Hi guys! Welcome sa SIP9. In this video ay tutuloy natin yung series natin on a rational function. Sa previous two videos ay pinag-aralan natin yung function na f of x equals 1 over x. No? And we were interested at x equals 0 because when x is equal to 0, the function is undefined. So, ang ginawa natin ay tinignan natin yung mga values near 0 and we discovered that x equals 0 is a vertical asymptote of the function. So, ang tanong, pag yung denominator ba ng function ay equal to 0, automatic na ba na yan ay vertical asymptote? So, tignan nga natin tong function na f of x equals 1 over x plus 5. Magiging 0 yung denominator niya if x plus 5 is equal to 0, which means that x equals negative 5. So pag x is negative 5, 0 yung denominator, yung function natin is undefined. Okay? Ibig sabihin, tignan lang natin yung mga numbers na malapit sa negative 5. Sa number line, we have negative 5. Siyempre, yung negative 4 nandito, di ba? Tsaka negative 6 nandito. Which means na nasaan yung mga malapit na numbers sa 5, sa negative 5, no? Maybe negative 4 and 9/10. Tapos nandyan yung negative 4 and 99/100. Tapos yung malapit naman ay negative 4 and 999,000, no? So ano nangyayari sa function, sa mga values na yan, no? So sa negative 4 and 9/10, pwede natin i-substitute. Ang x natin ay negative 4 and 9/10. So that is 1 divided by negative 4 and 9/10 plus 5. This is 1 and 1/10. And 1 divided by 1/10 is 10. So at negative 4 and 9/10, 10 ito. You can compute on your own, but this is 100 and this is 1,000. No? So, pag ang value naman ng x ay dito naman sa left-hand side, yan ay negative 5 and 1/10, no? Tapos negative 5 and 100. So we can also substitute, no? So negative 5 and 1/10 plus 5, this becomes negative 1 divided by negative 1/10, and this becomes negative 10. Tapos negative 100 and negative 1,000. Okay? So ano ang nangyayari as the value of x approaches negative 5 from the right? So as x approaches negative 5 from the right, f of x, ano nangyayari sa f of x natin? Lumalaki, di ba? F of x approaches infinity. And as x approaches negative 5 from the left, f of x approaches negative infinity. Di ba ito yung definition natin ng vertical asymptote? This means that x is equal to negative 5 is a vertical asymptote of f of x equals 1 over x plus 5. So, tignan naman natin tong number 2. Automatic na ba na ang x equals 2 is a vertical asymptote? So, x minus 2 is equal to 0, x equals 2. Is x equals 2 a vertical asymptote? What's the value of the function as x approaches 2, no? So, the answer is no, no? It's not a vertical asymptote. And pwede nyo yan examine on your own. But you can do this by factoring, no, yung x squared minus 4. We can factor that as x plus 2 times x minus 2. and we divide by x minus 2. So we can cancel, meaning this is equal to x plus 2 where x is not equal to 2. Naalala nyo ito sa rational expressions natin. You have to put that restriction because hindi pwede siya maging 2. Kasi pag ginawa mo siyang 2, magiging 0 over 0 itong kinancel natin. And you cannot cancel 0 over 0 because it's undefined. So therefore, you can cancel provided that the value of x minus 2 is not equal to 0. So ano ibig sabihin nito? It means that h of x is equal to x plus 2 where x is not equal to 2. So paano yung graph nito kung hindi siya vertical asymptote? This is actually x plus 2. It's a linear function. And the graph passes through the x-intercept is at x equals negative 2, diba? And the y-intercept is, if we let x be equal to 0, this is equal to 2. So dyan nagpapass through yung ating straight line. And isa pa, dahil x not equal to 2, it's undefined. Undefined siya dito. So graphically, usually nilalagyan natin yan ng parang butas, no? Ang tawag natin dyan ay hole. It's discontinuity, meaning the function is not defined at x equals 2. So, hindi siya vertical asymptote. So, kailan magiging vertical asymptote, no? Now, if the numerator and denominator of a rational function have no common factors, a vertical asymptote will occur whenever the denominator is equal to 0. So, ibig sabihin pala, pwede ka lang mag-conclude kung ang isang function ay may vertical asymptote kapag walang common factor yung numerator at denominator niya. Pag wala siyang common factor, then whatever makes the denominator 0 is a vertical asymptote of the function. So, halimbawa, meron kang function na g of x equals 1 over 2x minus 3. Then sigurado ka na that function has a vertical asymptote whenever the denominator is 0. So that is 2x minus 3 is equal to 0, 2x equals 3, x equals 3 halves. So sigurado tayo na ang vertical asymptote niya ay x equals 3 halves. Alright, so that's it. Sana may natutunan kayo dito sa ating video nito. Huwag niyo kalimutan mag-subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.